Hello everyone, my name is Salvatore Capizzi, I'm 26 years old, I come from Italy, and the machine that you see at my back is an ancient machine used in Reggio Calabria to extract essential oils from citrus. I'm here inside the Museum of Bergamo International Museum as I'm the director of a new festival we celebrate this year for the first time called Essentia. We organized this kermesse because we wanted to celebrate the heritage and the savoir-faire of the city about essential oils and perfumes in general. Even though right now I actually live in Paris, where I work as assistant perfumer for Vanina Moracciole and Thomas Fontaine, who is the president of Osmotec. So, back to us. As you could have maybe imagined, I was born and raised in Calabria, which is my homeland, the homeland of citrus. So I've been grown actually inside mandarin fields and lemon fields since I was a child, since I was very young. With my grandmother, I remember we went to pick these fresh fruits. Actually smell played a very important role in my life, but I didn't realize it quite soon. After my high school, I actually decided to take a bachelor degree in biotechnology because I wanted to follow the path of science because I've always been a very curious person and wanted to work inside the scientific field. But with the time, I realized that something was missing. There was a gap that I wanted to fill, and it was actually inside the University of Ferrara where I studied that I discovered the world of perfume, the world of smell. And for me that was like an epiphany, I would say, because I actually realized I could link my interest for science, for the rigor of being very precise and speak about the truth of things with something that is more human, that is more aesthetic, that is more culture, that speaks about people. And that for me was amazing. So I decided to follow this path and I moved to Milan where I took a technical degree in fragrance evaluation and marketing specialist as a marketing specialist at the Italian Perfumery Institute, which is a school born from the network of Exons in collaboration with CFF, Creative Flavor and Fragrances. It is now part of Keva, with the mature perfumer Maurizio Cerizza. After that, I moved back to Calabria for a few months, where I studied in a citrus essential oil company, where I had the opportunity to actually see from a scientific point of view the world of citrus and the essential oils. So I've been studying all the GC on the major components and quality marker about that. And after that, of course, I wanted to have a bigger overview on the world of smell, and I was almost forced to have this obliged step in Grasse. So I moved to Nice, actually, Université Côte d'Azur, where now I am enrolled in a Master of Science in Management of the Flavor and Fragrance Industry that is held in Nice, but also in Grasse, at Grasse campus. In collaboration with a lot of companies over there, such as Robertet, Argeville, and we had actually the final project we in collaboration with Gallimard, and we created a bespoke fragrance. Our was called Mémoire d'un Jardin, and we won the promotion of this year, and that was a very huge goal. Now, as I mentioned before, I work as an assistant perfumer for Thomas Fontaine, the president of Osmotec. For me, it's an amazing experience because I can learn directly from a master of this field. And speaking about, and also from the heritage of Osmotec. And speaking about heritage and culture, this has always been playing a huge role for me for all these years. When I was in Reggio Calabria, I met and I documented the ancient art of extracting bergamot from sponge with this technique which was called spugnatura, sponge bergamot, extracting by hand the essential oil from bergamot with sea sponges. with the last artisan remained still doing this handcraft, this manual act. For me, an amazing experience. I always also been organizing a lot of cultural events. The first one was in collaboration with MAN and the Youth Association of UNESCO in Bologna. We created a bespoke fragrance about the history of perfumery in Bologna and Emilia-Romagna in general. The next month I've been doing this festival Essentia. The next month I've been holding some classes, some courses at University of Calabria, and I also been studying a new raw material actually coming from Calabria with MAN, in collaboration with MAN at the Creative Center in Milan, but it's still a work in progress on that. I have this on my pocket for the future. So what can I say? For me, what is perfume is a very difficult answer for me, because I started to see it from from a scientific point of view, but also a cultural point of view, but a very general overview. But going more and more inside it, I discovered how many people, how many stories, how many cultures there were behind each raw materials, each little flask containing this precious essential oil, and each one of that speaks about the culture of a people, of a country, going from the people that actually pollinate the vanilla beans in Madagascar to people that work in marketing, and they speak the language of perfume to the public, to the audience. From the heritage, we work with Accord de Parfum in Paris. So all the work created from Rudnitska and all these amazing enlightening perfumer people from the past. I've been in a Cinerome conference a few days ago, and for me this is amazing. So the world of perfume for me is a place where I can discover all my passion, because I think that I still don't know all of them, but I know that for each thing that sparks in me interest, I can involve it in the world of perfume. Speaking about communication, speaking about heritage, speaking about research, speaking about crafting an art. Of course, perfume is not only that. It's an economical activity. I know it very well. I also work as a consultant for raw materials. I do sourcing for raw materials in Italy, mono-origin raw material in Italy with a company. I also do all the regulatory stuff. So my final goal is to be a perfumer, because I want to speak to people to another language, and I will be very enlightened. I'm very honored to be part of the Symrise Perfumery School, one of the most renowned schools all over the world about perfumery. And I want to bring my curiosity, all my experience, all the value that the people I met through my journey gave to me, and I want to transform them. I want to work on them. I want to bring them to your amazing company, and ultimately to the people that will spell my creation. So thank you for listening to me and my application. I really look forward to speak more with you. Bye.